Satnam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sky Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Today we're doing a full 31-minute meditation. Go ahead and challenge yourself. Jump right in with me. Of course, you could take it. This is in 3 sections, so you could take each section for a lesser amount of time if 11 or so minutes each is just too much, but I think you can do it, especially because we're not doing one thing for 31 minutes. We're doing 3 different things. So there's 3 different stages of this. So please make sure that you have the right props so that you can be comfortable. You can be seated on a couch or a chair for this, absolutely. You can be on the floor, and if you are, I recommend being up on a meditation cushion or a pillow or couch cushion of something like that, and then I like to prop my knees as well. So this meditation is called Meditation Kriya for self-assessment, and it's the new year. I thought it would be a good time to talk about different elements of the self that we can self-assess and see right where we're at with things. So explain as we begin. We will tune in with our Om Namo Gurudev Namo, asking for guidance and protection and pulling on that golden chain of teachers who have come before, thanking them for passing down these traditions. We'll do a couple short warm-ups just to make sure the body can sit for a longer amount of time, and we'll get into it. So let's go ahead and bring the hands to the heart center. Palms are flat and pressing into each other, thumbs at the sternum. Close the eyes down and focus at the brow point. Start to balance the body physically. Make sure you're not leaning forward or back, left or right, nor twisting in any way. Take a deep breath in and engage Mula Bandha, squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen. All of that comes up and in. Pull the chin back in Jalandhar Bandha, neck lock, making sure the neck is in line with the spine. Through the nose, exhale. Let's pull both those locks one more time. Deep inhale. Engage root lock. Squeeze up and in from the very base of you, and then pull the chin back so the neck's in line with the spine, as if you're driving a car, but you're trying to hear a conversation in the way back seat. Make sure you're untensing the legs, and the crown of the head's reaching the ceiling, or for the ceiling, shoulders are down. Exhale. And let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold, engage Mula Bandha, relax the legs, relax the shoulders, lift the heart, crown of the head comes to the ceiling or tries to. Exhale, drop the hands down to the lap, keep the eyes closed, and let's take a moment here, sitting in silence and awareness, setting the stage for our Kundalini Yoga practice. Okay, for a couple warm-ups, let's come off anything that you're sitting on and start some Sufi grinds. Rotating the upper body around the hips. You can keep the back straight, or you can arch forward as you silently vibrate Sat, and arch backward as you silently vibrate Nam. Truth is my name. I've already done a full yoga kriya before this, which I recommend before doing a longer meditation, especially if you're not used to sitting for 31 minutes. But if you haven't, again, just give this a whirl. Try it. Let's switch directions. the center, inhale deep. Engage Mulban, draw that energy up. And let's do 2 more. We're going to come into some twists. So I like to come back onto a little bit of a prop for this. We're going to be twisting side to side. You inhale as you go left. This is almost always the case in Kundalini Yoga. Inhale on the left, exhale on the right. Thumbs go back to the back of the shoulders and the back. The 4 fingers come to the front of the shoulders, and we begin twisting. Head goes along for the ride. Arms are 90 degrees, so lower arms are parallel to the floor, and take this as fast or slow as you like. Inhale left, exhale right, thinking Sat, Nam. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Good. Come to the center. Inhale deep. Engage Mulband. Exhale. And I'm going to come onto my knees for the final twist. Oh, kind of the same thing. Arms are in goalpost. Hands are in Gyan Mudra. Thumb touching forefinger. And same thing. Pull that navel in and twist left to right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Head going along for the ride. The more that you pull in on the navel center, the more you can swing and open the heart, twisting from the elbows to get the spine to twist from side to side as much as possible without any strain or injury. Really pull that core in. Good, and let's come to the center. Hold the goalposts, hold those Gyan Mudras. Engage Mulband as you inhale and hold the breath in. Draw the energy up. Exhale, relax down. Take a moment. In complete stillness and awareness, noticing how the body feels a little different, even after just those 3 short warm-ups. How is the quality of the breath? Has it changed? How are the quality of the thoughts? Have they changed? Okay, Kriya for meditation, Kriya for self-assessment in 3 parts. Go ahead and be getting yourself comfortable, and please maybe keep the legs out until I'm done explaining to allow them to shake, allow the blood to flow down into them before coming into a seated position. But at any time, as my teacher has always said, if you're meditating in a cross-legged, an easy pose position, and your legs start to go numb or become painful, kick out a leg. It's more important for the body to be comfortable and you to stay as deep in as possible than to maintain some perfect yogi position while you're meditating. You should be comfortable, and the longer you sit, like the more often you do this, the body really, really does become used to it. And there will come a time where you don't have to uncross and shake your legs out. and things like that. But don't push yourself. Everything happens in its own time. Okay. So first, again, you can keep your legs out. I'm just bringing mine back in to explain. The first position is a self-assessment for your sense of balance, okay, for self-balance. So this is a really interesting one. You're going to come into prayer and you're going to slide the right hand down the upper arm of the left. So the right palm and the right hand fingers are straightened together, and they're sitting at the wrist of the left hand. And the left hand, all the fingers are straightened together. So this is our balanced pose, and the right hand should be at the heart center. Left hand's going to be above that, of course. My fingertips come to about my lips. But this is out a little bit, so we're not necessarily touching the upper body. This is pose 1, self-assessing balance. Make sure as you do this, it's a wonderful one to keep checking your posture. Are you sitting up as straight as possible? Are you leaning to the left or to the right, forward or back? And I do this strange thing where I twist in both directions, just a little bit. And so I'm constantly trying to correct those things. So balance in all directions. Think of spheric balance. Think of balance from top to bottom too, continually pulling your spine up, crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders relaxed, a lot of support coming from the core and from the lower regions of you, as far as lower back muscles. All of this needs to be in place and engaged to create a beautiful scaffolding so that the body can stay in a position like this. It becomes even more important when we move to stage 2, which is assessing our power of self-projection. The hands are going to come into a true prayer, and the thumbs are going to notch in at that right underneath the eye bone. So this is a perfect pressure point for relieving tension headaches, and this is where we're going to be for part 2. This is for the power of projection and assessing your own self-projection. How much capacity do you have to finish a project all the way to completion? To finish a sentence, to finish a thought, to finish an activity, to complete a crucial conversation with somebody. It's symbolic of everything that you do in your life that you need projection for. Usually this is for the power of completion. So this a meditation Kriya like this will tell you exactly where you're at and what you need to work on. That's part 2. And part 3 is your assessing your own personal strength. The hands are going to come to the heart center, left hand first, right hand over left. And I'll remind you of these positions as we go through. And we're doing just long, deep breathing. So for all of these, the eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. There's no special drishti or eye gaze indicated. The breath is indicated. It's to breathe as long and slowly as possible through all 3 different positions. I recommend trying to square your breath. So trying to breathe in for the same amount of time as you breathe out. And I like to incorporate a hold. So for example, breathing in for 4, Satanama. Hold for 4, Satanama. Exhale for 4, Satanama. And hold the exhale out for 4, Satanama. Satanama are the primal sounds of the universe: birth, life, death, and rebirth. Okay, Satanama. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, this is how I count now, beats, while I'm meditating. So you could count Satanama to 4 or to 8 to 12, whatever. And it doesn't say to breathe like that. The indication, the description says just breathe as long and slowly as possible. So that is a personal recommendation that I'm bringing in, just to differentiate what's written and what I'm bringing in. Okay, so 3 parts. Again, we start with balance, then we move to self-projection, and then the power of personal strength here at the heart. And with the third one, you're really supposed to press into the heart as hard as you can. And you'll find that you have to engage those core muscles and your posture. Every muscle that comes into sitting in a nice yogic posture will have to come into play to push back, to keep yourself in balance as you test your personal strength. And you'll surprise yourself. We're very, very, very strong, capable human beings. I think that's all I want to say. Let's go ahead and dive in and try this and do this. I'm not going to talk much as we begin this. So trying to get everything in and make sure I covered everything before we start. Okay. Any questions? I'm a teacher, so it's like, I want to be able to read your faces and know if you have any questions or concerns. And if you do, you'll use the comment section and I'll respond to you. Okay, so let's come into this first meditative posture. I'm going to play ambient music in the background to work as a timer and to support us with a little bit of sound vibration. Start with those hands in a prayer at your face level and slide the right hand down to where the fingertips are at the wrist of the left hand. The finger should be about the nose or lip level. Right hand's in the heart center area. Close your eyes down. And we start with our long, slow, deep breathing, assessing balance. Now slowly take your right hand up to meet your left hand in prayer. Bring the thumbs to notch and press gently at the top of the eye bone. So the thumbs are underneath the upper eye bone. Just gently, just resting there, maybe gently pressing up. Join the base of the palms of your hand, join the pinky, join those bottom knuckles, and finally join the fingertips to create this perfect prayer pose in front of your head. Thumbs are notched in at the bridge of the nose, underneath the brow bones. Prayer is coming up. And again, engage your core so that you feel supported in maintaining this posture. If the posture becomes fatiguing, continue to lift the heart, continue to relax the shoulders, lift the crown, and engage the core muscles. Deepen the breath and continue to check your posture. Are you twisting left or right? Are you leaning forward or back or to either side? Keep self-assessing here. This part too is for the power of projection. And we are assessing our power of projection. We're developing it. We have to assess in order to improve. We can improve within this meditation session from moment to moment. We can improve from meditation session to the next meditation session over time. There are many ways to self-assess, and we cannot change without challenge. Challenge is required for change. Excellent. And then bring the left hand to the heart. Bring the right hand over it. Phase 3 of this meditation, Kriya, power of personal strength, assessing personal strength. Press with those hands into the heart center as hard as you can throughout this section of the meditation. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Posture erect. Relax your legs. Lift the heart as you press back into the hands. Hands pressing in, heart pressing back. Find the balance and the pressures and the play of the stillness, of the still movement. Find the paradox. Find your own personal power. Measure it. And breathe as deep and slow as possible. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Keep the eyes closed and focused at the brow point. Keep the hands at the heart. Engage Mula Bandha. Press as hard as you can. When you're ready and you need, exhale. Engage Mula Bandha and press as hard as you can. Next time you inhale, let's bring the arms up into the air. Palms facing forward. Engage Mula Bandha on the inhale. And as you exhale, start to shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake the hands, shake the arms. Liberate the legs and shake the legs. Gently start to move the head. Maybe side to side and up and down, releasing that neck as you continue to shake. Bounce the shoulders up and down. Keep the arms in the air, circulating all this meditative energy, Kundalini energy, our creative potential throughout the body, throughout the aura, throughout the nervous system, throughout our chakras. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe twist a little from side to side. All right. So that was that. Meditative Kriya for self-assessment. I have been finding that this is a wonderful Kriya to have taken on at the beginning of a year for a sadhana. And that means a sadhana is when you dedicate, it can mean a couple different things, but in this sense, it means that you're dedicating yourself to practicing the Kriya for a certain set amount of days. And you don't miss a day. You do it every day for 30 days or for 40 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. You could go 1,000 days, but whatever number you settle on, you put it down and you stick to it. And so I'm doing a 90-day meditation with this as part of an assignment for a level 2 training that I'm completing. And I'm about halfway through, and it's changed a lot. My experience has changed tremendously from day one till now, and I'm sure it will continue to evolve, and that I will continue to evolve, and that this assessment and what assessing even means, these ideas and concepts continue to evolve. And it's just a really interesting process to observe and to experience yourself. So I encourage you, pick any Kriya or any meditation and try it for 30 days. And if you try this one, you don't have to do 11 minutes for all 3 segments. You could do a lesser amount of time, 5, 5, 5. Just keep it all the same, whatever you set your mind to do. All right, so let's go ahead and close this practice with a sunshine song. We'll sing it twice, once for yourself, one for another person or a group or collective of beings that you feel needs your energy, your love, your support. Let's bring the hands to the heart center one last time, and we'll sing this twice. We'll end with one long sat and a short nam. Truth is our name. Truth is our experience. Let's inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Nam. We bow in deep gratitude to all the sages, all the yogis, all the teachers who have passed down these wonderful traditions of mantra, breath work, meditation, so that in practicing them, we can evolve. We can become better versions of ourselves in every moment, in this moment, in every day, on this day, and every day. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please feel free to share this practice with others. So have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Sat Nam.